A donkey had been tried for participating in an act of bestiality and was later acquitted on the grounds that its involvement was involuntary. There is no doubt that life was hard in the Middle Ages, but this difficulty did not apply only to humans. Just like their two-legged owners, all animals, from insects to cattle, were brought to court if they were suspected of breaking the law. There are at least 85 court records of the defendant being an animal in the Middle Ages. The stories of animals sitting in the defendant's chair can sometimes be tragic and sometimes absurd. The most notorious defendants in animal trials were pigs, who were accused and convicted of everything from gnawing on human bodies to eating children. Most pigs brought to court were found guilty and were subsequently executed by hanging or by being tied to a stake and burned. In a case heard in 1386, the guilty pig was executed wearing a waistcoat and gloves and a human mask. Cats and paws in medieval manuscripts, pigs were not the only ones to feel the harsh slap of the law. In 1474, a court found a rooster guilty of acting unnaturally by laying an egg. Rats, warned with sternly worded letters, were asked to vacate the buildings where they nested, and again, very interestingly, the defendants in a trial held in Marseille in 1596 were dolphins. Nevertheless, not all cases ended savagely. A monkey, the victim of an unwanted sexual advance, was acquitted and released after a strong defense that declared it to be a virtuous and good-natured animal. This shoe found in the Thames has an ankle section and a long toe. C. Museum of London. During the Middle Ages, clothing was of great importance to the upper class as an external manifestation of their wealth and superiority over the poor. This is precisely why a number of peculiar fashion trends emerged across Europe, such as long, pointed men's shoes. The longer the shoe, the greater the wearer's prestige and fortune. Some shoes were so long that they had to be reinforced with whalebone. In the late 14th century, men began to expose their bodies in revealing clothing, often wearing tights under dangerously short tunics. This trend was followed by codpieces, which were padded with cotton and added to the front of trousers to emphasize masculinity by encasing the genital area.